Welcome to Crypto Daily. My name is Dustin Knaus, and be sure to follow our show wherever you get your podcasts. And please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. The stocks and crypto markets have been dropping lately, and a big part of that is because the Feds are expected to raise interest rates this week quite aggressively. In fact, things are so bad that the NASDAQ saw its worst 4-month starting performance since 1971. A report says that U.S. Federal Reserve policymakers look set to deliver a series of aggressive interest rate hikes at least until the summer to deal with the hot inflation and surging labor costs. A multinational banking and financial services corporation, ING's report also said the Federal Reserve is widely expected to raise its policy rate by 50 basis points next Wednesday, as 8% plus inflation rates and a tight labor market trump the surprise first quarter GDP contraction attributed to temporary trade and inventory challenges. We will also be looking to the Feds to formally announce quantitative tightening on Wednesday. Of course, this led to a large sell-off on Friday in traditional markets, and the crypto markets also took a bit of a beating this weekend. Crypto wallet safety relies heavily on seed phrases. However, this system may not be as safe as we thought, and a big problem stems from our smartphone. A 33-year-old IT professional from Germany discovered that hackers really only need to discover the first word of your seed phrase, and then your smartphone will give up the rest through predictive text. So if you've ever punched in your seed phrase on a phone, it's likely vulnerable to a hack. Through some testing, it was found that Microsoft's SwiftKey and the Samsung keyboard were able to predict a user's seed phrase instantly. Google's Gboard, however, did not keep the order of the seed phrases. I don't have any word on Apple devices yet. Of course, this is all easily avoidable if you clear your predictive type cache. I'd honestly suggest doing it fairly often. Solana's network went down briefly on Saturday as bots swarmed the NFT minting tool Candy Machine, and it sent a massive amount of data through the blockchain. They ended up sending 4 million transaction requests and 100 gigabits of data every second. All of the data ended up bottling up the blockchain, which caused Solana to go dark from 4:32 p.m. Eastern Time until around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Solana core developers have yet to diagnose what went wrong or how the attack overcame existing safeguards. Now it's time to turn our focus over to the world of NFTs. The airline industry might be changing as companies start to embrace NFTs for a more VIP experience. AirBaltic will be releasing an NFT collection called Planes and releasing 10,000 of them by June. These Ethereum-based NFTs are anthropomorphic illustrations of planes. Planey ownership will give you access to a number of benefits connected to AirBaltic Club, the airline's loyalty program. Their plan is to create a community of people who get perks by being NFT owners, as opposed to getting them based on how often that you fly. I also want to note that AirBaltic was the first airline to accept crypto payments back in 2014, and they pride themselves on innovation in the industry. The creators of Bored Ape Yacht Club, Yuga Labs, are planning to create their own virtual world in the metaverse called Other Side. Although it has not launched yet, they have begun to sell virtual land through NFTs called Other Deeds. To buy one Other Deed, it was a flat price of 305 ApeCoin, valued at about $5,800. Whenever they dropped their NFTs, tens of thousands of people placed orders, and Yuga Labs raised $320 million. Unfortunately, though, it was such a heavy load on the Ethereum blockchain that gas fees on the network skyrocketed. The gas fees went up to about 2.6 Ethereum, or about $7,000. Some people even paid as much as 5 Ethereum, or about $14,000 in gas fees alone. As a result of the problems on Ethereum, Yuga Labs sent out an apology on Twitter and even said that they might need to move their NFTs to their own blockchain in order to properly scale. Be sure to follow our show wherever you get your podcasts. Also, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or a comment on YouTube. It really does help the show. I'm Dustin Knaus, and thank you for joining me today.